Hello, business class 107 and Mr. Semas. This is my 5 to 6 minute short speech. It is a persuasive speech, and it has some of the fundamentals and elements we learned about in chapter 17, which would be social judgment, different latitudes of perception, and absorbing some of the information in a speech if it is meant to be persuasive and has a cognitive purpose. My area that I'm talking to you about involves delivery maps and what they do for you when you use them as a driver. I have a problem with some of the maps that they use because I don't think they're very good. And I think they are dangerous, and I think that to look away from the road to see a little tiny dot that looks like an etch and sketch map represent your vehicle while you're delivering food to find the street is very dangerous and stupid. I think with all the money they have and they have all these intelligent dudes and people that work for them where they could make a better product, spend more time, absorb more ideas and suggestions from the people that use them every day, which are their drivers. I don't want to say any names, which companies they are, because I don't think that would be a good idea. But hopefully there's a persuasive point of view to my speech here. If the directions could be texted to you through a link and you click on them and you open them up, and you're not so absorbed and worried about following the lines on the map, then you would be able to find where you're supposed to take the food. If you had a map that has a really small font on it, and you're using an iPhone or a different technology device like an Android, why would you put the maps in a dark color like blue? Blue covers up font. If you have black font and you put a dark blue line on it to represent the street, and your etch and sketch dot is a dark one, how are you supposed to see where you're really going? I think that would also cause an accident. And it's not just one map, they're all like that. They should change the colors that they use to the colors they use on a runway at nighttime. A fluorescent orange, a neon green, a neon yellow, something that doesn't cover up the street names or the font colors while people are driving around looking at their etch and sketch dot. I think that there could be better solutions to the maps. I think that when people get in their car, whether they're 16 years old and they're a new driver, or they're 38 or 58, I think it's dangerous to ask them to follow a little line and a stupid dot that's moving, and you're trying to see if you're going in the right direction. I also think it's dangerous for other people to be able to see you and exactly know where your car is. If they know you're going in the wrong direction, don't you think it would be a good idea for them to call you up and go, hey, I can see you moving around. You've gone in a circle 5 times. I'd like to help you out. Would you like to turn left and then right, and you'll be right there in front of my house? I don't know what's going on with the dot, but it doesn't look right. Most people won't do that. They'll sit there and watch you for their own entertainment purposes. They'll watch you drive around in a circle, and I think that's really ridiculous, because you don't get paid extra for that. I think that some of these people use snap judgment, social judgment, and it's almost like some of them enjoy the fact that there's a dot on the map that's supposed to be you. Maybe it's cheaper than gambling to order food and watch you drive around on the map as a dot, because you're driving slowly and they can see you. And then when you finally get there and the dot catches up to where you really are, they know exactly where you are. But there are times where I've been somewhere and they haven't come outside. They haven't responded to me calling. I think that's dangerous. I think it's unnecessary. And I think these people should be persuaded to encourage better safety standards for people that drive and represent their product. I think that when you're driving at 2 in the morning or 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock in the morning, you want the best possible way to get there. And I don't think ordering food and mandating your directions as the best way to go would be the proper way to treat anyone who's an independent contractor or someone that's just trying to get their food out. I think that these apps need to be persuaded to be redone and changed. And that is the conclusion of my speech. I hope this was informative but yet persuasive, and I hope people could see my point of view. It's really relative how people see things when they're utilizing these formats and the apps when they order food. And that's it. Have a great day.